clear the screen so we can make directory, check that. Today we want to create file and learn additional commands. All right. So how do we create files? What do we even do? Oh, share this. I see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So any question with the commands we learned last time? We want to learn additional commands.
We can just brush through.
Okay. So last time we talked about make directory. Okay. Make directory daily ls minus l. Yeah. Now we have a directory called daily. So we just created it June 11 this time. Okay. Change directory to daily. All right. So the prompt tells us that we are now inside daily. So to find out what do we have inside daily, what's the ls minus la? There is nothing inside daily. These are hidden. Hidden are usually the system file. System always need it. All right. Basically, there's nothing inside. Okay. Let's make another directory inside daily. Make directory inside daily and call it Akin. So ls minus minus la. We now have Akin inside daily. What do we do to change directory to Akin? cd Akin. So we are now inside Akin. We were inside daily before, but now we're inside Akin. So what do we have inside Akin? What's the command? ls minus la. Nothing inside Akin. Let's make another directory inside Akin. Make directory. What directory do you want to make? Dauda. All right. ls minus la. We have Dauda there. Change directory to Dauda. All right. So you keep making directory like this. All right. So we are now inside Dauda. So print working directory. Where are we? We are inside Dauda, and Dauda is inside Akin, and Akin is inside Daily, and Daily is inside EC2 user, and EC2 user is in the home directory, and the home directory is inside the root directory. That's the meaning of this. We will call this whole thing the path name. All right. So to move from Dauda to Akin, to move one step down from Dauda to Akin, the command is cd dot dot. The print working directory. We are no longer in Dauda. Dauda is moved out. We are now inside Akin. All right. So to move from Akin to Daily is cd space dot dot. All right. If we say print working directory, we are now inside Daily. All right. Now, to remove directory, once we're in Daily, we can remove Akin, right? If you want to remove directory Akin, the command is remove directory. And what's the name of the directory we want to remove? We should be doing this thing together, not just name. What's the name of the directory I want to remove?
Daily and Akin.
Akin, I want to remove Akin.
Okay.
I'm inside Daily, so I cannot remove Daily. So I want to remove Akin. So to remove directory Akin, I'll say remove directory Akin. But it will not work. Why is it not working? Why is it not removing directory?
Dauda was inside Akin.
Yes, because Akin is not empty. Data is inside Akin. You cannot delete a directory that is not empty. Directory is not empty. So what do we do now to do that?
Well, first of all, delete Dauda.
Okay. To delete Dauda, what do? We go to Akin. So that we can see Dauda. See the Akin. ls minus l. Yeah, we are seeing Dauda now. Okay, good. So we can, since we are seeing Dauda, we're in the right place. We can delete Dauda now. Remove directory Dauda. Correct, it's done. Now, if we do ls minus la, as a matter of fact, instead of ls minus la, which is the real thing, you can use the shortcut ll. It means the same thing. Instead of ls minus la, which I'm used to, I want to type the full thing. I can do ll. It means the same. All right. Now, Dauda is gone, right? So we'll now say cd dot dot. So what do we want to do now? ls minus la. Want to remove Akin. What's the command? Is it remove directory? Akin? Yes.
Yeah.
As long as there's no complaint, it means that it works. ls minus la. Last time we did ls minus la, Akin was there. Now Akin is no longer there. So Akin is gone. So cd dot dot, cd space dot dot. Where are we now?
Because we want to create Daily.
We want to delete.
We want to delete Daily. Yeah.
What's the command?
Remove directory.
All right. ls minus la.
LA.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, minus la. So Daily is no longer there. We have done. So when you see this side tilde, it means that we are in our home directory. So tilde means home directory. Who is working? EC2 is the person working. So home directory means that we're in the home directory of EC2. So if I say print working directory now, we are going to see that we are in EC2. So at some level, just by seeing this, you should already know where you are. There's no need to say print working directory, because this one tells you that you are in the home directory of the person that is working. So who is the person working?
EC2 user.
EC2 user, correct. So you're in the home directory. All right, beautiful. Now let us create a file. So we have talked about directories and okay, to create a file, let's quickly create a directory that will put the file inside. So let's quickly make directory and call the directory John, Johpd, John. There are many ways to create file. One simple way to create a file is to say touch. That's the command. And then what's the name of the file? What do you want to call it? Touch our first file dot text. That's the name of the file. Our first file dot, right? So if we do ls minus la, we are going to see that we now have a file called our first file.txt. It's not a directory. Anytime you don't see D there, it means that it's not a directory. And once a line is not a directory, then the only other thing it can be is a file. We have a file called our first file. But this file contains nothing, absolutely nothing. It got 0 bytes. It's empty file. So let us put something into that file. The command to put something into that file is echo. Echo, I am coming, all right? And put it, I'm coming. And then you put this sign, greater than, and then you say put it into our first file.txt. So what am I saying? I say the file contains nothing, right? I want to put this into that file. I am coming. Put it in the file. So I press enter. So if I now do ls -la, I'm going to see that the file that contained nothing earlier on now contains, oh, there's a mistake. Now contains, yeah, my mistake. I didn't spell our first file very well. Look at our first file. I wrote T here instead of, okay. So let's use that one to learn how to delete file. So let me delete this file. How do we delete file? All right. So let us learn to delete file. The command to delete file is remove. So the command is remove. What is the file we want to remove? We want to delete this one, right? So instead of typing it out, like I already told you, we can just highlight this. Are you seeing it? And then right click, show menu, paste. And then I just right click. So remove that file. If I now do ls -la, the file is gone. So now you have learned the command how to remove a file. So remove. To remove directory is remove dir, but to remove a file is just r remove, right? So now let me correct my mistake. If I press the up arrow key, it will be bringing out the command that I have used before. But when I get to the command that I want, I'll stop. So the mistake I want to correct here is that T should be R. Our first file.
FI.
Our first, yeah? Oh, okay, yeah, FIR. All right, beautiful. All right. So I do ls -la now, so we got it now. Before there was 0, now there are 12 characters, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, with 12 characters inside. Any question? So if I want to see what is the content of this file, the command is cat the file. So instead of typing the whole file, so the more I type, the more I can make mistakes. I can just right click that, I can just highlight that and then right click it. So to tell me that the content of that file is I am coming. Which is exactly what I asked you. So these are the commands you'll be using effortlessly later on. You are just typing. Because at that time you are checking, somebody is calling you from Russia and saying my server is down. And then you are troubleshooting. You are using all of these commands to find out this file you're even talking about. What is inside? It's an empty file. No wonder it's not working. Okay, make a copy from the US server. Put it in the Russian server. All of those. These are the commands you use.